So I want to talk about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite real quick. And for this video, I wanted to kind of come from a different angle, a more positive angle. I felt like, there's a lot of negativity about this game. I want to try and do something a bit more difficult and say something nice about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Now, for someone who hasn't played the game yet, like many people, we haven't played the game. I've heard how fun the game is to play. A lot of people haven't played it. All we have is what we see. That's all we have to go by, is what we're looking at. And they've been pushing the cinematic aspect heavily, and that's not really working in this game's favor. But again, we're gonna be positive here, right? I'm not gonna rant on the game, not in this video. I'm not going to talk about the negative stuff. So what do I like about the game? There are certain characters that I think are pretty cool. In particular, Captain Marvel and Gamora. So Captain Marvel is a character I've been wanting to see in a Marvel vs. Capcom for a while. Well, since Marvel vs. Capcom 3, when she was Miss Marvel. I wanted to see her in the game, and she wasn't. In this game, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, she shows up as Captain Marvel. I like the character. I've read her comics, at least when she was Miss Marvel. I actually haven't read the Captain Marvel comics, but I still like the way she looks, and I know her abilities. I like how they're representing her. I think she looks really awesome in combat. The way when she does her moves and she powers up and like her mask appears and she gets like the Super Saiyan looking mohawk, and she looks awesome. She looks magnificent. As far as the nicer looking aspects of the game, she's one of those things. Gamora, she's one of those characters I never really knew that much about, but I like the white armor. The white space armor looks cool. I don't really care for the yellow markings around her eyes. I never really cared for that. That's always kind of weird. I like more the no markings on the under the eyes and the red hair, like in the cinematic universe. I like that better, but I do like the white armor. But the reason why she looks interesting to me is because the way she fights. I like her animations a lot. She looks really fun. Like, she could be really fun to play. When she swings her swords, for example, it reminds me of Hayato from Plasma Sword, or where I know him from, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. But she kind of fills in that gap. She kind of fills in that spot of what I would like to see Hayato, like the way he looked when he was swinging his lightsaber-like weapon. When she's swinging her sword, it kind of has that look. And so I'm like, okay, all right, that kind of fills in that gap. She looks cool the way she's using her weapons, and her armor looks cool. She looks like a character I'd want to try. Just looking at her in action, I'm like, I want to try her out. I want to play that character. And that's what I think when it comes to fighting games, that's a lot of what the game should be doing. It should be you watching the game and seeing these various characters and latching on to certain characters and being like, oh man, I want to try this character. I want to try that character. They've been pushing the cinematic aspect so much, but I don't really even care about that. I don't even think it looks that good. I'm looking at those two characters and I'm like, man, they look cool. I want to try those two. That'll probably be my team right there. Those two right there, Captain Marvel and Gamora. That'll be the team. That's really the most in the way of positivity I can muster up for this game. I mean, the collector's edition looks cool. Those statues look really awesome, but you have to buy the collector's edition for that. And I'm actually originally was more excited for the collector's edition than I was for the game itself. I was actually thinking maybe I'll just buy the collector's edition and then just sell the game. Just keep the statues, because the statue set looked really sick. And I'm like, man, that's a weird thing to do for a video game. I've never done that before. I just want the game. I don't want the game. I want the extras. I want the goodies. Keep the game. And it's one of those things where I'm not a proponent of special editions that don't come with the game. I always thought that was weird. Certain games where the special edition doesn't actually have the game included, I thought that was strange. I've always thought that's been strange. But you know what? Even though I don't co-sign on that, in this instance, I kind of would. I kind of wish there was a version that didn't have the game and I could just get the collector's edition. Because the collector's edition looks cool. That's actually, in a strange, remote kind of way, is positive towards the game, kind of. I like the game's special edition, so I don't know. The special edition looks cool, the statues look cool. Black Panther looks pretty cool, but, he's DLC or whatever, so I don't even really know how you get him. You might have to pre-order the game to play him. I don't know why they're doing that. I don't know. They shouldn't do that with brand new characters. Brand new characters should always be in the game by default. If it's a returning character, a legacy character, then okay, I guess. But brand new characters, that's what new games are for. They're for the new characters. So that's really strange. I don't know why they're hiding him behind DLC, but he looks cool. I don't know what he would look like in combat. Maybe he'll be, replacement for Wolverine, because of the claws and everything, or X-23 because of his agility, maybe. But yeah, Captain Marvel and Gamora. The dream team, as far as I'm concerned at this point. Pretty much the sole reason why I would want to play the game itself currently. So that's a positive. They look awesome, If you're not really crazy about the game right now, what do you think looks cool about this game, Type in the comment sections. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys later.
Time